What's up, folks?
What up?
We're back. You didn't think we were going to be back this week because your boy is doing something with the mind melders. But anyway, who are you, by the way?
The bow one, the cold one. Coach John Colder Ice Lawson today.
It's going to be one of them shows, folks.
It's going to be one of them shows.
But I'm Brent Leary,
Uh,
as I always am, Brent Leary. All right, Coach. Oh, God, Coach. It's Coach Lawson today, huh?
it's Coach.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
it is.
And why is it Coach Lawson today?
Because it says so on the badge, bro. On the badge.
The badge of what? Dishonor?
TSP Mastermind. Yay.
And people always ask, what does that mean? What is?
Traffic, sales, and profit.
Oh, okay.
Traffic, sales, profit. All of the things. It's all of the things.
It's all of the things, folks. All
That's right.
of the
All of the
things.
things, man. That's right.
So all you mind melders are in town.
Yes, all the mind melders.
Is
are
is
in
is
town.
my buddy Shay in town?
Yes, me and Shay had lunch today.
Oh,
Yes, we did, man.
nice.
I know. She's on her way transitioning from, where was she at?
Argentina to Mexico.
Argentina to Mexico. Yes, she came in with all her bags.
All her bags. So
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
She's not going back to Argentina.
She's not going back to Argentina. She's coming here, dropping some stuff off, and then going back to her new apartment in Mexico.
Oh, but does she? Is her home base in Atlanta?
No, it's south of here. She's south of Georgia here.
Oh,
Somewhere.
okay.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but it's close enough she can rock this first, go there, then go home.
No, well, she's a world
Big
traveler.
family, yeah, you know how that works, right?
Well, not really,
Yeah.
but
No, that's true.
I just shake my head like I know.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Anybody out there, let us know if you're there.
Hey,
Well, I should
ain't
say,
nobody there. Did
I
you
should,
stream to my audience?
I should say, let me know if you're there. If you aren't a Coach John person, because
Hey,
or what is it?
Ray,
Is it
dude, come
Coach
on.
John? Is it Coach Lawson? Is it Coach Colderite? What is this? What's your
What,
name?
probably Coach John.
Coach John.
It's Coach John. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, if you say so.
What? I mean, don't hate the player, hate
Uh,
the game, player.
I hate it all. So,
Uh-huh.
speaking of hate, speaking of hate,
Here we go.
no, I'm sure. Well, I don't know. So, saw this article. Was that this week? Yeah, it was a little earlier this week. The title intrigued me. Let me see if I can bring up the title.
Hmm.
Well, let me see if I can bring up the title while still showing my lovely face.
Oh, you know what? We can skip the face.
That's just really wrong.
Not really. It feels so right.
All right, let's see. Let me try it. No, I want this. Yeah, I want this one.
Okay, it's teeny.
Oh, all right. Let me just do this. I thought I was going to be.
You got a PIP
You,
kind
you
of.
read that?
Wait, is it coming up? We don't see
You
it
can't
yet.
see Twitter is dying.
No, we don't see that yet. But if that's the
Oh.
headline, we can talk through that.
I wonder why.
I know. We're not seeing anything, bro.
Let me try this. What are you seeing now? Twitter is
All right,
dying.
now I see Twitter is dying, but we don't see you, which is perfect. All right, actually, you need to make that window of you bigger and make me small. Can you do that? I'll tell you what. Yeah. Let me just stop by Cam. Hold on. Let me see if that works.
Oh, I can make
No,
this whole thing.
no,
I could take over. What? Let me do this.
Make
Let
it full
me
screen.
do- Yeah. Twitter is
Ah, there we go.
all right.
Twitter
So,
is dying.
It's
5 months.
since
Yes.
Elon Musk overpaid for a relatively small microblogging. Really? That's how they were describing it 5 years ago? A relatively small mic? Really? I mean, everybody knew what Twitter was.
I mean, 5 months ago, a relatively small microblogging as if it is that's You know what?
It's disrespectful.
Honestly, and this is written by this guy, Bruce Durbin. And honestly, I'm going to tell you, Bruce.
No, it's Natasha Lomas who wrote
Well, what does it say at the beginning?
that he gets the image credit for,
okay. I'm
for the
sorry.
picture.
So Natasha Lomas. You know what? Here's what's up, Natasha. You've already shown your bias in the first sentence of this thing. But anyway, next.
The platform had punched above its weight in pure user numbers thanks to an unrivaled ability to both distribute real-time information and make expertise available. I don't know about that. Make expertise available. There's a lot of unexpertise available, if you ask me. Combine these elements with your own critical faculty to weed out the usual spam and BS, and it could feel like the only place online that really mattered. It hasn't felt like that for me. It's about a decade, but that's neither here nor there. Even if the average internet user remained baffled by Twitter, it contained essential ingredients that made it a go-to source for journalists or other curious types wanting the earwig. What the hell is earwig? I never even heard that before.
This is written by ChatGPT.
And wanting the earwig on conversations between interesting people, whether subject experts or celebrities. Not you, by the way. Just thought I'd point that out. It was also therefore a place where experts and celebrities could find community and engaged audiences without the need for layers of message filtering middlemen. Twitter was where these two sides met and sometimes meshed in messy conversation. Now it's all gone because your boy bought it. That's basically the crux of what's going on here. I'll bring you back in. Is Twitter dying? Let me ask you first. Do you think Twitter is dying? I got a follow-up question, but I need to hear this answer from you first.
Yes, but I think it was dying before he took it over, in my opinion. So yes.
By the way, Hytham B.
Hello, Hytham.
Oh, he's curious to know your thoughts. Okay. And we're curious to know yours too. Let us know if you think, all right, so you say it is dying. It was dying already. Do you think it's accelerated in its death spiral since your boy bought it?
Yeah, probably. Just because he pissed off a lot of
Trump
people.
cares. Hey, Sven. Trump. Well, he's got Untruth Social, so I don't know if he cares that much or not.
Oh, he cares. He cares because he's got a deal with Truth Social that will expire soon, and then he's going to need Twitter.
No, God, that's great. And so I think you're right, but I would have said it's been dying a slow, torturous death for like the last 5 or 6 years for me.
I don't know if it's been that long, but okay.
It's been that long. I'll tell you why it's been that long for me. But anyway, here's the big question. By the way, Sven, Twitter will ever exist?
I think it's
on a very low, it'll be around, but it'll definitely not be relevant. And
definitely not be relevant.
I don't see. There are instances of relevance for Twitter, and it's usually around something like the politics or some big event happens. People get the news from Twitter. That's about all that Twitter is really good for, at least to me. When a big event happens, you can look and see what's trending on Twitter and say, oh, this is something big. And then you go to the news source, or something like that. But let us know, everybody who's out there, let us know. First of all, say hello. We'd love for you to say hello. But then let us know, do you think that Twitter is dying? In the comments section, let us know if you think Twitter is dying or is it dead already? I don't know. Did Elon help to move it closer to death or not? Let us know that. But here's my question to you. Does it even matter anymore? Who cares about Twitter? Does it matter if it's dying or not?
You know what? Now, for that, I will say I don't actually remember it mattering. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it went from, it's almost like it went from tech geeky place where we used to hang out, 10 years ago to a place where journalists would pop in and put their stuff, to a place that turned into a political cesspool. You know what I'm saying? But I don't actually remember it being the catalyst for what we would talk about in day-to-day, top of mind things for the general public, until it turned into a political cesspool.
Put up Sven's. Twitter will have a future like Clubhouse. Damn, that's pretty bleak there, Sven. But I tend to agree. You know why I said it died? I don't know, 5-6 years ago. At least for me, it's been because it's y'all. I kind of blame you and in your ilk.
Me?
Yeah, you and you mind melders and you brand builders. It's all the personal branders who all they do is just push their stuff constantly, just nonstop personal branding, nonstop promotion.
Hey, I mean, when do I push personal branding ever?
Hey, so what? I'm lumping you in with some of those.
Don't lump me in, and don't lump my mind meld in.
You and the mind melders. I'm sorry, Shay.
But you know what? I mean, absolutely, there is something to be said that marketers ruin everything. That's that old saying. And absolutely, there became such a, deluge of free tweets that were trying to put. But hey, it's on other platforms just as bad. So stop.
Yeah, let me see if I can bring this up, because I posted this article on LinkedIn, and let's see. I'm gonna go to camera 2 here. Or is it 1? All right, that one. All right, so I posted it on LinkedIn, and my buddy Ron Miller he's a TechCrunch reporter. He says, I was just seeing that today as Twitter recedes. I personally stopped posting in December. This platform has become increasingly important. And he's talking about LinkedIn. And I'm pleasantly surprised by the engagement. Now, this is my response, and this is partially the explanation why I see things the way I see it. So this is what my response was to Ron. I simultaneously stream these shows that I do on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and it's not even close where the engagement comes from. We've had as many as 1,100 comments come in for one of my streams in a 2-hour period on LinkedIn. And on that same live stream, let me do this, we got less than 5 comments on Twitter. Recently, I posted a clip from our conversation with Sridhar Vembu, who's the CEO and co-founder of Zoho, both on Twitter and LinkedIn. So the exact same clip posted on Twitter, posted on LinkedIn. On Twitter, it got slightly less than 1,000 views. It was shared a few times and liked about 20 times. The very same video clip that got those numbers on Twitter, these are the numbers that clip got on LinkedIn. Over 40,000 views. So that's 40,000 views compared to 1,000 views. It was shared 76 times on LinkedIn, on Twitter, like a handful. I think around 4 or 5. It was liked or loved over 1,500 times on LinkedIn, on Twitter, about 20 times. And then the final stat, total viewing minutes for this clip is about a minute, 55-second long clip. On Twitter, I don't even think it was just a few. It was just a few. I forget. I don't even think I have it. But the reason why I don't think I have it is because I was overwhelmed by the combined viewing minutes on LinkedIn of 13,000 total viewing minutes from the 1,500 likes and the 40,000 views I got on LinkedIn for the same clip that got less than 1,000 views, about 20 shares, and a few likes. That's why about 5 or 6 years ago, I had completely stopped caring about what took place on Twitter, because nothing was taking place on Twitter. Everything that I do by leaps and bounds gets so more exponentially more levels of engagement than Twitter. So that's why I don't care if Elon does whatever he wants to to Twitter, because it has absolutely no impact on me. It hasn't had any impact on me for about 5 or 6 years. So that's why if Twitter is dying, I didn't even know, because I don't pay much attention to it anymore.
Oh shit! I thought you was gonna make a real point. Okay.
Oh, okay. That wasn't a real point.
No, that was about you and your reasoning for it.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Give somebody else's reasoning?
Well, I mean, we're talking about
I gave you stats
in the whole world of things.
Comparison. I don't care about the whole world.
Well, I mean, you don't spend time on Twitter. You spend all your days trying to get people to view your stuff on LinkedIn. That's your channel.
I never spent
your
time on Twitter.
I
never spent time on Twitter.
Everybody has their audience on different channels. I mean,
please.
I
automatically post the exact same stuff.
But you don't do that every day.
I post the exact same stuff every day.
Yeah, well, I know. That's why nobody pays attention on Twitter.
Why are they paying attention on LinkedIn and not on Twitter? Because you know why? Because they're too busy trying to figure out how to get more fake likes and more fake followers. That's why.
I mean, so how did that? Let's put it like this. How did that?
I don't care about the whole world, Alan. I don't care.
He doesn't. He could care less. He could care less.
Alan, tell me. Do you think that Twitter is dying? That's the first part. And the second part is, do you really care if Twitter is dying? We would love to know the answers to that from you.
I mean, look, who cares?
Apparently, well, wait a minute. You're a marketer, aren't you? You know,
I haven't been a Twitter guy. I haven't been on Twitter probably in 5 years, honestly. You know.
Okay. Alan says Twitter isn't dying. What we knew as
Twitter, I give him that.
Well, that's true.
I'll give him that.
Does Spammer have what the heck is Spammer?
Mm-hmm.
Sven, you gotta let us know what that is.
I don't know. Talking about Twitter.
Oh, is that what? Okay. I think it's better days. I think it's seen its better days, its best days, actually.
No. You know, I think they need to do something with it. And as I said before, he needs to revamp it and bring back Vine. That's it. Bring back Vine and he'll be awesome.
That ain't happening. It's too late for that. Come on.
It's never too late.
It's too late. Well, here's the thing also. People don't like paying for stuff they got for free originally. So he's trying to force people to pay for stuff that they never had to pay for. What's the point?
What pay for what? The blue check?
Yeah, there's other features that or if you don't have the blue check, your stuff might not be seen by as many people because he's basically trying to make people pay for stuff they never had to pay.
Could that be why nobody paid attention to your post?
No, because they don't pay attention to regular people's stuff. I'm not hawking anything.
There's a lot of people I know out there right now that are getting a lot of attention.
Are you sure they're getting a lot, or did they pay to get it?
No, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of matter of fact. There's a lot. I mean, honestly, for what I've been researching over with a lot of the AI stuff, a lot of those people are talking in Twitter and following each other to the point where I did get re-engaged into Twitter just to follow certain AI experts. So,
well, wait a minute. AI experts, you could just walk down the street and get hit by about 100 of them, right?
I'm not talking about those.
No, we know the AI experts
are the kind of people that
everybody is an AI expert now. No,
I'm talking about the actual people.
Everybody is an AI expert.
The AI computers working on.
Everybody is working on their courses,
things like that.
Everybody's got their Learn AI in 5 steps. It's already been overtaken. Everybody is trying to be so quick to be.
Well, see, that's where Twitter comes in handy, where you can find the actual people that have actual skills,
Oh,
knowledge, and understanding.
nah, you don't go to Twitter for that, do you?
I'm just saying I found some great uses for it to find those people. Hey, and
Uh,
I'll tell you what, Twitter still has when it comes to your handle and you put your at Brent Leary, that still works.
well, guess what? If they make me pay for that, it won't work much longer because
Well,
it
I
doesn't.
don't think they're
It's
gonna make
not
us
worth
pay
it.
for that part. I
It's
mean,
oh well, you never know.
yeah, I don't
You
know.
never know. This thing is just gone. He's accelerated the process of making it irrelevant because people do not want to pay for stuff that they didn't have to pay for, and now you're trying to make them pay for it.
That's true, Alan. I will still agree with that point.
What's that?
Where else can I complain?
We're doing it right here. We
To a
don't need
brand and
Twitter.
have them respond and
By
have
the way,
them not. He said and have them not respond.
By the way, we stream this to Twitter, and where do our comments come from? I don't recall ever getting a comment from Twitter from what we
They come from
stream.
Facebook,
They come from Facebook and LinkedIn.
but that's where the audience is. My audience is on Facebook. Your audience is on LinkedIn.
I've
That's
got.
what I'm saying.
No, wait a minute. I've got 13,000 followers on Twitter versus 5,600 connections on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I got 47,000 followers on Twitter. And if I was on fire, I couldn't get them to pee on me.
So that's what I'm saying. The numbers don't add up in any way you try to shape them. Twitter is just irrelevant for the most part.
I bet you, but I don't. I'm going to go with Sven. It will still exist, just not, And like I said, who knows if the orange idiot comes back, it might bring it back.
It'll be good for him. It won't be good for anybody else. Alan makes a good point. I'm going to lose my verified check in a couple of weeks. No value to pay for it.
Why'd you buy it in the first place?
It was a differentiator, wasn't it? Didn't that make you kind of stand out? Something like that.
I don't know. I'm curious to know why he bought it in the first.
Oh, he said he didn't buy it. How did you
why are you going to lose it?
How did you
why
get
would you
it?
lose it? You're verified.
Because
they're saying, hey,
we're going to make you pay for it.
Everybody got to pay for it.
It's part of that blue, whatever that thing, Twitter Blue.
No, Twitter Blue. Oh, okay.
I agree with this. Twitter is I don't even know what that is, Alan.
Zeitgeist. I will Zeitgeist. Yeah. I kind of agree with that too. I do check what's trending.
I like to see what's trending.
On. If there's some news that happens, that's where I still can go.
But if you had to pay to see what was trending, would you pay?
Of course not.
That's all I'm saying. This thing is, it's so limited. It's so because the thing about Twitter, it was never a destination site. It was never meant for people to actually spend lots of time on it. And that's the difference between what Twitter was originally and what I guess Facebook was originally, what things like YouTube and TikTok are. People go and they stay there. You don't go and stay there. You don't stay on Twitter.
I mean, but our attention is so fractured. There's so many different options. Why would I stay on any single platform?
I spend a lot of time on YouTube because of the content. And it's the place I go when I want to learn how to do something, or if I'm looking for
you're here on LinkedIn.
No, I don't. I'm in on LinkedIn, but I spend my time on YouTube because there's things to learn. Like if I wanted to see what's the best mic, I don't want to just look at text. I want to see people actually trying this stuff out.
You know what? I don't know if Twitter was really all that time spent kind of a place, in the last 10 years anyway. I think it's a great place to go. Look up what's going on right now. Follow a couple of people that are good tweeters and then move on.
Look at what Jeff Moore said. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Twitter here. Twitter views are down because you guys are on Facebook. We're on Twitter too. Just saying.
Yeah. Man, I just tell you, Jeff stopped me in the hall and said he absolutely loves the show.
What did
He tries to never miss it.
what did you give him? Like a $20 bill or something to say something like that?
No, he just said he likes the banter of you and I. He likes the way we kind of interact around different topics, and it was really just great feedback to hear from a real human being that you know what I'm saying. I mean, like face to face. Hey, man, I love y'all's show. I was like, that's kind of cool because
That
we
is.
don't get that kind of feedback often. So that was kind of cool.
That is cool, but I still take offense to the folk music DJing thing there,
Well,
Jeff. I remember. I'm never
come
gonna
on.
forget that. Actually, folk music DJ, ain't that some? Shit?
I mean, come on, Brenton C.
Well, that was the naming nomenclature back in the '80s. So I ain't trying to hear all that.
I can't actually. I'm gonna have to get a shirt. I'm gonna have to get on a shirt.
No, there's no need for that. All right.
It's gonna say I'm with Brenton C.
Anyway, Twitter is a search engine too. I'm moving on from that. Twitter is a search engine, but with ChatGPT, do you need it? I mean, what are you going to be more?
Well, ChatGPT is not a search engine.
It is. You can ask it for all sorts of shit.
People can, but it's not up to date.
It will be eventually. It will be.
Yeah, it will.
But let's go to that because isn't that the hot topic everybody is talking about? What did you say? You just did some kind of session on that, right?
Yes, just did a 2-hour training for the mastermind, and it was fantastic. We had fun, we learned a lot, and I enjoyed it. So yes, just did that because you know what? I'm an AI expert.
No, I thought you were an AI hero. Isn't that what the terminology was?
No, they're heroes now.
Jeff, were you there? I need somebody to tell me the real deal about this. Were you at this session, and what are your thoughts on it? Do you feel like, not that you were ever AI zero, but do you feel like people in the audience who were zeros were able to walk out an AI hero? That's because that was what the session was. I'm curious to know.
It was definitely good talk in the hallway about how the session went.
Yeah, good talk. That lunch was really good.
And that lunch was fantastic. As soon as John stopped speaking, I got to eat.
All right.
That's funny.
So another article. Now that we're talking about ChatGPT, which is something I really do not want to talk about a lot because everybody else is talking about it. But this article kind of got my attention.
Get that one. There you go.
I missed it, but you missed it. People calling him AI John. Asinine. Right. I got it. AI John. Asinine. Yes. I like that.
You better watch it.
Thank you, Jeff. You just made my day. AI John in the house. Is that the same as G.I. Joe or AI? What the hell is up with that? All right. So I saw this article. If I can pull this up. Man, why does this thing always go dark on me? All right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make the screen.
Yeah, let's see this. What's that?
Italian privacy regulators ban ChatGPT. Calls have grown to suspend new release of popular AI tool. The Italian privacy regulator Friday ordered a ban on ChatGPT over alleged privacy violations. The National Data Protection Authority said it will immediately block and investigate OpenAI. We already know who that is. Calls to suspend new ChatGPT releases and investigate its maker, OpenAI, over a range of risks for privacy, cybersecurity, and disinformation are growing on both sides of the Atlantic. Here he is. He always got to put himself in here. Elon Musk and dozens of AI experts, like the folks that were in your thing, called for a pause to updates of ChatGPT. I didn't even know he called for that. That's interesting. Consumer advocacy.
Oh, you didn't hear about that? That was huge. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So let me go back to showing what people really want to see. No laugh. No
Me?
laugh. All right. So, what do you think? Is ChatGPT on the verge of going from hero to zero? How'd you like that?
Impossible.
That was good.
All right. Am I freezing?
No, you're good. You're colder.
Okay. So,
Uh-oh. I
so
got to see what you see. What Alan just he said. He asked ChatGPT about us. Let me see. While you talk, I'm going to see what it says in my DM here. Because
So here's the deal. Earlier, a couple of days ago, a lot of the the AI leaders have called for a partial slowdown on releasing any more versions of AI all the way across the board. A lot of them signed off on it. And these are the leaders that are actually ChatGPT or GPT and AI experts. I didn't hear about this Italy thing, but okay. But here's the deal: you can't put the cat back in the box. It's just impossible. It's been released to the world and it's not going anywhere. And just figure it like this: if the good guys, let's say good guys, let's see that, okay, decide they want to stop, they can't stop the bad guys, and it's the bad guys that are actually the ones that lead.
Are you telling me that the only thing that will stop a bad guy with AI is a good guy with AI?
No. I'm saying if the good guys decide, so these are the people that released these things out into the world. If they say, hey, we're not going to do any development or we're not going to release ChatGPT 5, right? It doesn't matter. They already released 3 and 4. And so the bad guys can go ahead in the background and create the next version anyway. Yeah. So AI is done.
Yeah. By the way, yeah, Bernard had to help you out. Hey, what's up, Bernard? Because you just butchered I thought you were going to say it's going to be hard to put the toothpaste back in the, in the tube or something like that. You just like butchered. Anyway.
I said cat in a box, didn't I? I meant to say cat in a bag.
Yeah, I don't know what
Once you let the cat out the bag, you can't put it back
nobody
in.
puts cats in boxes. So, I'm just saying.
I did say boxes. Or you got what I mean. Or genie in a bottle. Thanks, Brent.
Yeah, Bernard. Bernard caught he caught it. You didn't.
I was talking.
Yeah. Well, you weren't listening. That's for damn sure. All right.
If you were talking, I definitely wasn't.
You weren't listening. I'm used to it, folks. I'm used to it. All right. So this isn't a big deal because everybody is saying it's not really a big deal.
Who's saying it's not a big deal?
Somebody said it wasn't a big deal. Let me see if I can find it. Good afternoon. No, that's not it. We got a fair amount of answers here, which is causing me I know I saw it somewhere. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, you mean in our comments?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. No. Well, while we're doing that, our buddy Alan, DM'd me what ChatGPT said about both of us. You want to see it?
Nah, I don't think I'm not even in ChatGPT. So.
Oh, you're in it.
Oh no, that's not me. That's
it's you. All right. Let me give it. I'm going to do the full reading. All right. So Alan asked, what can you tell me about Brent Leary and John Lawson? The answer is Brent Leary and John Lawson are both recognized experts and thought leaders in the fields of e-commerce, digital marketing, and customer experience. Some of this stuff is so
Brent is not an expert in any of those things.
Brent Leary is a CRM and customer experience analyst, speaker, and author. He is the co-founder of CRM Essentials, a CRM consulting firm, and has been named by CRM Magazine. I know where that one. CRM Magazine is one of the top influencers in the CRM industry. Brent is also a frequent keynote speaker at industry events and has been quoted in several publications, including the Wall Street Journal and the US Today. That's been like 12, 14 years old. All right. John Lawson, also known as Colder Ice, the cold one, the bold one, is a e-commerce strategist, speaker. I mean, the grammar on this is terrible. Is an e-commerce strategist, speaker, and author. He is the CEO of Colorize Media, an e-commerce education and consulting firm, and is considered one of the top e-commerce influencers in the world. John has been featured in several publications, including Forbes, Entrepreneur, and the Huffington Post. And then it goes back to both of us. Both Brent Leary and John Lawson are highly respected in their fields and have contributed significantly to the advancement of e-commerce, digital marketing, customer experience, and Twitter. No, I just added that last part. Anyway, that's what
I only see one error.
Yeah, that one grammatical thing. Oh, you mean
I only see one. No. It said that you were highly respected. That's such bullshit. ChatGPT just be hallucinating.
That's just wrong. All right. So what do you think of what it said?
It did not. What?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rank the accuracy of that?
Honestly, I would give it a good 9. The only thing it was really missing was my amazing looks. So other than that,
but Alan, what is Schrodinger's AI? I have no idea what that is. Do you know what that is?
No, only is that the guy that played piano in the Peanuts?
Where's Charlie Brown at? I don't know.
I don't know what that is. That's interesting. But what would you say? 1 out of 10.
I love this question from Bernard. Does Johnny ever listen? I know the answer to that. It is an unqualified no. He never listens. He likes the sound of his own damn voice. That's what he likes to hear. You were talking about cat in a box.
Oh, Schrodinger's cat. Okay, gotcha.
I don't even know who the hell is Schrodinger. I don't know who that is. I don't know,
but I looked it up in Schrodinger's imagery experiment. You place a cat in a box with a tiny bit of radioactive substance. When the radioactive substance decays, it triggers a. Anyway, I have no idea what this is talking about.
I think we need to put Peter.
It's talking about killing cats.
Yeah, where's Peter when you need him? Jeez, that's Alan.
Horrible.
Good. Not good.
Horrible. Oh my God. Poor kitty.
All right.
What did you say? How accurate?
Oh, it's I guess it's
it's pretty accurate.
I mean I can't say anything. There's nothing really inaccurate when I look at it,
other than you're being respected. So I mean,
damn. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was interesting. I didn't even know I was in there.
Oh, I think I was playing around. Who are the top influencers in CRM or something? And
yeah, you was trying to find your name.
Mm-hmm, I wanted to see.
Where do I rank?
I wanted to see where the answers were. Big Bang.
If you put a cat in a box and close the box, is it dead or alive? Why are we talking about cats?
Well, you brought it up, the cat in the box.
But not dead kitties.
Yeah, what happens when you put a cat in the box and it stays there for a while? I don't know. All right, we got to talk about something else. I mean, because that's kind of depressing. Talk about dead cats and stuff like that.
Oh man, you people are twisted.
Hey, somebody give us a topic. Throw out a topic that we could talk.
Really? Or is it that bad, Brent?
Yeah. Well,
Is it that bad? How are you gonna come to a 1 hour talk show with 15 minutes worth of topics, bro?
We've already, it's almost 6 o'clock. So it ain't that.
I don't understand. I don't understand, folks. Here's a topic.
Look, you don't want me to go into my bag of rants, do you?
Here's a topic. Which Johnny Walker flavor label do you like best?
Jesus, really?
Honestly, this is my favorite taste. I love double black.
Isn't that a drink for like old folks?
No, it's a drink for people that know what they're drinking. That's what Scotch is. Yeah, But anyway, I just bought that. I happened to find some double black at the liquor store the other day, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get that. I
What is
can't get at that.
Schroeder? This Bernard is really stuck on this cat.
Oh, okay. I got it. So, okay. I have
I
to
don't
look
watch
at
it.
it.
Whoever I didn't watch
That's
Big
not
Bang.
what he's talking about. The I
The
think he's
show?
talking about no, the origin of the universe.
What
Big
does the
Bang
cat have
Theory.
to do? What does the cat have to do with that? I
Why
don't get.
are we? I don't know.
I don't get it. I'm lost. I know about the Big Bang Theory, but I never heard of a cat.
Me either.
Ginger flavored scotch. Oh, wow. Okay.
Ginger flavored scotch. Hmm. Who makes gin? Is that the name of the brand?
I don't know. Oh, Joseph. Oh, hello, Joseph. I think this is the first time you're saying it. What's new about compelling and incentivize and get wow.
Oh, wrong show. Wrong show, bro.
You're watching it, Joseph. Why are you
Bro,
asking us?
that's
watching
during business hours. This is
Yeah, this
after
is Friday.
business
This
on
is
a
Friday
Friday.
afternoon, man.
Sorry.
Schrodinger's cat is a quantum theory. And we ain't talking about no damn quantum theory either on a Friday afternoon. What the hell is up with you people? Get
You
a
asked
damn
for a
drink.
topic. You asked for a topic.
Yeah, I didn't ask for physics.
That's what Joseph is giving us too. I think that's what Joe's giving us. A topic.
my
You asked for a
God.
topic.
Where's Neil deGrasse? This ain't Neil deGrasse Tyson here. I mean, we're just regular folk here.
They just throwing out topics at you, bro.
And the hat is better. Actually, it is, Alan. At least I know that one. I mean,
so if you have green eggs and ham,
Sam, I am. You know, I see it. We're vibing.
Oh no, we're not vibing, bro. We're not vibing at all. I've been stuck away from pop culture for the last couple of days because I have not been online. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick a topic out of Twitter and see what's trending right now.
Oh, by the way, while you're doing
Let's
that,
see.
I got a trivia question
What's
for
that?
you. On this date,
Mhm.
1 year apart from each other, 2 albums came out that changed music, at least in our opinion.
How many years ago?
One came out March 31st, 1986. One came out
86.
March 31st, 1987.
86 and 87?
Yeah, exactly 1 year apart in 86 and 87, 2 albums came out from
Two albums
from the same person.
Oh, well, it has to be Prince.
86 and 87. Think about this. 86 and 87.
Sign of the Times is one of them.
What year?
That would be the 87 one.
Correct.
Okay. So then 86 was that? No, well, I mean, it had to be shit.
Come on, man.
Well, I mean, before Sign of the Times was Around the World in a Day, right?
No, that was 85.
So what came out after Around the World?
Do I have to give you a hint? Oh, this is one of his biggest hits ever was on this album.
You might have to give me a hint.
4-letter word.
Purple Rain, I know that.
4-letter word. The song is a 4-letter word, and it rhymes with. Well, I can't say that.
It's a 4-letter word.
Its song is a 4-letter
album.
word. The album was longer, but I'm telling you, once you know what the biggest hit, it's one of his biggest hits of all time.
Oh, Parade. Thank you.
And what was the biggest hit?
Kiss.
Okay. Kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
Hey, that was fun.
You call yourself a Prince fan. Jesus.
You know what? Here's the thing. I kept thinking that the Kiss, I was thinking Parade was before Around the World Today, but you're right. It was after.
It was exactly a year.
Wow, 1 year apart.
Yeah. That was on
Facebook. I can see why Warner Brothers were not happy with him.
Well, just think.
I could see that.
Sign of the
because
Times.
He was just throwing stuff out there so fast.
But remember, Sign of the Times was supposed to be a 3 album. So we did Parade, and then he did Sign of the Times within a year span.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, he had to do well. See, that's true because a lot of the music for Parade was in the movie, but I know Kiss was not in the movie, and it was written like way after, and it was just for a single because they didn't like the album because it didn't have a single.
Right.
Insane. Good
Yeah.
guesses though. I just knew it wasn't Purple Rain because I knew I was in like the end of high school when Purple Rain came out. It just came out of high school. So, yeah.
What the heck is going on here?
Um. Wow.
There it is.
Prince
That's how,
released two beloved albums exactly 1 year apart.
and two of his best. I mean, Sign of the Times is my favorite Prince album of all time.
Of all times.
But Parade is not that far behind with Mountains and Girls and Boys. And I know everybody talks about Kiss, Another Lover Hole in Your Head.
Another Lover Hole in Your Head. That's one of my favorite Prince songs.
Oh, all that stuff. I mean, it's even the little like intermittent things were good, like New Position. I mean, I love that kind of stuff.
I Wonder You. I happened to listen to this album just recently, and I was like, man, I used to love that jam. I was like, that's a unique kind of groove. So yeah.
Oh yeah. So Parade, and then to think about Around the World a Day was just the year before that. Purple Rain. I mean, I know we're both
Purple Rain around.
I know we're both aficionados and everything, but I can't. Can you give me any other time period where somebody put together so many albums year after year after year? I know Stevie Wonder is the closest thing I think, because he had Talking Book, Fulfilling His First Finale, Songs of the Key of Life, and I think there's another one. So he had like four just back to back.
Intervisions. Was it
Intervisions? That's it. Intervisions, Fulfilling His First Finale, Talking Book, Songs of the Key of Life. That's killer. But then Prince did, and I'm not gonna do the first one. I'm gonna say the Prince with I Want to Be Your Lover.
The first album doesn't count.
No, Prince, Dirty Mind, Controversy, 1999, Purple Rain, Around the World in a Day, Parade, Sign of the Times. Love Sexy was good too. That's like 9 albums in a row, year after year after year.
Oh, why don't you just go to the next one, which was Batman?
Well, Batman was good. All right.
Batman. And then we go into Graffiti Bridge.
Graffiti Bridge. And then
you jump into and Diamonds and Pearls. Hey, man. That's a damn run.
There's but remember, 1999 was a 2-album set. Sign of the Times was a 2-album set.
Yep.
So, and then
1999 was actually a 4-album set.
Yeah.
Because 2 of them were his. Then the third one was The Time. What time is it?
Yeah.
And then you had Vanity 6.
Well, think about this. The first the Time had 81 and 82. Because he did those first 2 albums is all him.
Those first 2, yes. Those are all him.
Sheila E., Vanity 6.
Man, that's insane. The amount
Madhouse
that was coming.
The 2 Madhouse albums.
Why are we talking Prince today?
I don't know. I got on.
Because we're gonna get in and people will be like, man,
Bernard,
okay. You missed it.
You missed
but you know what? Hey, you can my niece is a Prince fan now, and pretty much most of the stuff she found out he was after he was dead. So it's okay.
Hey, I welcome it. There's some of his best stuff is his live performances, and
dude, I told you I watched this thing. Morrissey and Sheila E. were a vibe. Yeah, they were, but they were all created by him.
Yeah,
the persona. Morris didn't even have a persona. Prince told him exactly. Like, here's the thing. It's like, and Morris tells the story. He's like, I didn't know what to do. We had to make the video for cool. And Prince said, just put your hands in your pocket and just keep them in there. And if you watch the video, that's all he's got is his hand in his pocket and he's rocking. It's insane.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yes. Prince was a must see live. So I was going to tell you about that is that at one point in Prince's life, he finally decided, hey, it's not about me releasing new music all the time. It's about me playing live. And that saved his career, really. And where he just started turning it because he was such a great live performer that he's like, well, screw it. I can make the money that I used to make with the album releases if I just play live. And he started playing live all the time.
And that was a blessing. And I'm just sad he recorded
all of us
everything.
that seen him, yeah. And even to the people that watched him on the Super Bowl, you got to see him live.
Oh, yeah. Well, you saw the Super Bowl, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, when he's on there.
Which came after the Super Bowl, too.
That was, no.
See, I think that was,
no.
Wasn't it?
No, While My Guitar Gently, he went into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2004. 2004.
Yeah.
He did the Super Bowl in 2000. Look, you can check it. I know it.
I mean, I'm sure you probably know.
Yeah, it's 2007 was the Super Bowl, and that, of course, is still rated the best Super Bowl performance of all time.
How are you gonna top that?
And I'll tell you what, maybe the favorite live thing I've seen recorded was when he was live at the Montreal Jazz Festival, and I think it was 2009. He did some unbelievable stuff. I think he played 2 nights. But if you want to see some awesome performance, I mean, there's a lot of them, but there's something special about that Prince live at Montreux in 2009. Anyway, man, Brent, did you call the Super Bowl the stupid? No, well, the Patriots won that year, so it was pretty stupid.
You can't be happy.
No, I cannot be happy if the Patriots won. Anyway, all right, so that carried us over. You can always rely on Prince to get you through.
And for those of you in the New York area, right now there is a 3-day symposium celebrating Prince 40 years later for the albums 1999, Vanity 6, and The Time.
Who was honored to be a part of that again? I forget. Didn't somebody post about me? And by the way, and guess where I'm going on April 30th?
I don't know.
Minneapolis.
Oh.
Going to the Paisley Park. I'm going to do the tour.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome, right?
That is going to be great.
Can't wait, right?
What's that?
I'm gonna have to do that soon. I might do that this year.
I got the VIP. We all got the VIP. Oh, damn. Just when I was starting to like you, Jeff. Damn. On that note, so much for all that. You guys are great stuff. Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Later, Alan.
See ya. All right.
Oh boy.
Are you traveling next week or are you around next week?
I'm going to be around probably all this month. I've got a lot of stuff going on, but I should be around.
All right. Well, aren't we lucky, folks? Colder Rice is gonna be around.
You really are. You really are. I'm gonna bring some good topics to this show.
Oh God.
Since we didn't have enough for this
He's gonna teach us all to go be AI heroes. That's what.
Be a hero.
Be a hero.
Why be a zero when you can be a hero?
And on that note, folks, have a great rest of the weekend. We'll see you next week, and hopefully we'll be over that last statement. I'm not sure, but we'll see. All right, are we still doing this?
Deuces.
We're out. See ya.